All right, so you clicked on this video. You want to watch the back nine. Old Eric. Trying to break 90 at Kiawah. The what, Mark? What's Kiawah?
Hardest golf course in America.
Hardest golf course in America. And with this wind?
I'd put it up against any course from the back tees.
We're playing the back tees, right?
We are. 300 more yards.
300 more yards. So, in my head, it's possible. No one's really come to me for rational thinking or reason. So what we're going to do here, we're going to just see if we can come in on the back nine with a reasonable score. What would a reasonable score be?
7 over.
My guy. I think I can do that. So that makes this video break 96. Target acquired. By the way, thanks to Chase Sapphire for having us out. If you didn't see the first video, we played a practice round yesterday. Like, we came out and we did all the flyovers yesterday. And we woke up and the wind was flipped. So yesterday it was like 12 miles an hour. Now it's like 18 to 25. So we're halfway through the stretch of the holes. So Kiawah goes 4 holes out, turn around, 8 holes into the wind, and then 4 holes back. So we got how many? 4 more holes into the wind?
4 more into it. 5 down.
5 down. That's more down than in. All right, let's smoke this bad boy. Can you zoom in on this? Where is the golf? There's no golf out there. Am I crazy? It's mentally not okay. All right, so the ball is believed to be on the 18th fairway, so we're gonna drop right here.
187. Playing 220.
Yeah, 3 iron. Shot on 11 feels like we're on the moon. Look at that. How beautiful is that? What do we like?
2 shots here. Safe play is 170 left side. Dumb play is 5 wood right side.
What do you want me to do?
Feeling the 5 wood.
Yeah, no one ever told me I was smart. Oh!
So money.
Come on! I will never forget that shot.
New best shot of the day.
That was awesome. Man. That's so good.
Go.
This is the point of this video. I'm not terrible at golf. I am getting absolutely annihilated out here. I'm hitting what are, for me, great shots, and I'm just getting completely ejected. So take it as merely I am answering the question of when you're watching this tournament on TV and you're like, I could hit that shot. Hey, maybe you could. But also, maybe you couldn't. And I had that thing where I was watching TV. I was like, what would I shoot if I played from there? I can't even talk anymore. You know, it's when you can hear them check.
Yeah,
That's
good. That's good.
That's a fucking good feeling.
Yes. First par of the day.
First part of the day. First part of the day isn't bad when you're on the front nine. Dude, people must lose their minds when they come out here and play golf as a, you know, it's just like
Recreational.
They're
usually done by this hole or the next hole.
what, like done, like
Mentally done.
like
Night.
like night. What do you have tricks to like get them back in the game?
You try and stay positive because somebody's got to be.
Yeah, but they probably go like really crazy.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Because the thing is, if you can afford to play here, you're used to having control over a lot of things in your life, and you don't have control over the golf ball.
Getting your way.
Yes.
Not out here.
Night. All right, so what do we got in?
28.
28. We've already made the decision. Hi, my name's Eric. I don't have a brain. We're gonna rip this down there. We got about, how much wind right now? 20, 18? 25. Wind straight in. So we're gonna rip this 5-wood. Water on the right, so we're just gonna basically play it a little left and ball above our feet, if you know what I mean. Come on, man! Get on the green.
I think you are.
You're kidding me! This is way more fun than anything I've ever done, dude.
5-wood wave.
5-wood wave. That's gonna get framed at the end. Can we have them frame it in the clubhouse?
Just
When
for
Eric
fun.
almost broke 100, he hit this 5-wood 3 times.
Per hole.
Can you tell on the first tee whether your group is gonna go psycho or not from the difficulty of the course?
Sometimes, but usually it's a progression.
480 into a 20-mile-an-hour wind. Slicey cut driver. Oh yeah, we just caught a piece on the left. Don't you just love catching a
Sorry.
piece?
Yeah, 484.
484. Not an engine block, folks. It's a yardage. So 13th hole, 500 yards. So, but this tee box, we walk all the way back. Did they just build this?
No, T's been here since they built the course.
For 30 years. So Pete Dye, did he build a 7,800 yard course that long ago?
Yes, and it was all for wind, so they can change the direction of the hole or the length of the holes based on the directional wind.
Right. So it's like flexible.
Yes.
So are we playing a course harder than the pros are going to play?
We're playing the full yardage that they could play,
Maximum.
but they will not play this far back.
How many shots can I get back?
At least 10.
I love it, dude. You good, right? I'm like really stoked on this. Come on, when you hit that fairway, that's so tiny. Even though we're like nowhere close to the original goal, I'm just stoked on the shots.
Yeah, hitting
You
good
know?
shots.
And that's what a Pete Dye course gives you, is he gives you like the perfect, and Alice, they give you this like really interesting puzzle on not just every tee, but every shot is just like, it's like one of those SAT questions that's really long, and then you're like, I'm just gonna drop out. But if you thought about it, they were pretty interesting. We got a coffee flying in. That's what kind of time it is here.
Beverage time.
Thanks, Bo. Bo, how are you feeling about this?
Oh man, I know. I mean, I'm feeling great because you found your swing, and it's just going to be a 1-under round on the back nine, and we're going to come in just flying high.
We're 5 over on the back, and we're almost halfway through.
Yeah, birdie, 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 eagle.
I kind of want to play a club and a half short.
So 211 flag.
Okay.
201. It's gonna be 191 front edge.
Okay. 2 club wind.
At least a little more.
So play 210 and we're going to be short.
210 shot, leave it just short.
So I think I'm going to hit a 4-iron on the right edge of that massive house.
Like,
That ball position is such a big deal. You know, you do your practice swings over here, ball's at your feet.
step up to the ball.
You're an inch above it. It's a tough one because everyone's talking about how golf takes so long, and like it does, like it really does. But you watch it on TV, these guys are grinding out here to make a shot, you know? There's so many variables in the game. Unlike any other sport in the world, you're playing on an imperfect earth with the wind. And you're trying to get a tiny ball into a hole like almost half a kilometer away. You were right. You know when like after you get kicked in the and it starts to feel better? That's where we're at now on the golf course. Because we're about to go downwind for basically the first time in 2.5 hours. And we're at maybe the coolest par 3 in, I don't know, hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of miles.
Highest point on Kiawah.
Highest point on Kiawah, no shit. And when they opened the course, the first person to get a hole-in-one, Pete Dye. That's so sick, dude. That's so cool. All right, yesterday we played this hole. It was into the wind. I think I hit a 5-iron, pin high, pretty good shot. What's the yardage on the ground?
191.
191, and we were into the wind yesterday, so 5-iron got there. So now, this is interesting. So I'm finding the downwind holes, I mean, granted there were 4 of them and I was as cold as ice in a bad way. I actually was preferring the into the wind holes. Do you know why that is?
It's easier to control the ball into the wind. Downwind, you know, if you catch a flyer, it goes.
It's just gone.
Yeah, gone.
Yeah, and it's easier to be, and I guess in a way, being into the wind on this course is easier because you don't want to be long of the hole.
No, I always want to be short.
Right, so here we go. Now we're going downwind. So 190.
Front edge
8-iron?
170. Want to land it just over that. 75 downwind.
9-iron?
160.
160, so that's 8-iron.
Yeah.
All right, 8-iron. I mean, we could try to hoist a 9 and just see if we get there. That'd be kind of a fun thing.
Why not? Big swing.
Big swing. Big swing for big, crazy people. It's got to be pin high. It's just too far left.
It's on, but it's just left.
Yeah. I like this shot. COVID. You love it.
Bounce in, you're good.
I don't know who taught me how to hit a driver, but I think I got a few extra steps in there. This is one of the holes that Steven was talking about, the head pro, about how they built this up 20 feet, and that was Alice's idea. To give you a better view, it also makes you a bit more, you know, dunes are created, and so when you go to the UK and you play golf, the dunes are up, and you play golf in like a channel. So this is one of these kind of American links ideas where you're really up here super exposed to the wind. Most links golf courses in the UK, you're kind of, you don't really, I mean, obviously you feel a lot of wind, but a lot of them, like Ballybunion, for example, you're playing in like a channel. The Hinge is a good example.
430, 420, 120 shot.
Okay, gap wedge. Let's set that gap wedge on 3 that sailed the green.
Yep, that's the shot.
Let's plan ahead for it. We also got a little downhill
Stay
line.
down.
Yeah.
Follow through.
Miss on the right, yeah.
Tiny bit right.
I like this hole. I don't think that's got it. It's really interesting how like the course changes throughout the day. And it's kind of like you get this moment at the end of the day where obviously it's beautiful, the weather cools off if it's hot, the wind chills out a little bit if you're into it. But you get this like moment where like the light just like shows you what's actually going on with this incredible like shape.
Topography, yeah.
The topography, exactly. Architecture fans, y'all call it undulations. I kind of like to call it mounds because it's fewer letters and, you know, buying a vowel.
It's fun to say.
Fun to say. God, man. They don't build a lot of courses like this these days. Does anyone know where we're at? Have we been hiding the score from everybody? It'd be amazing if we just had the scorecard up and it was like, just like cherries and like bananas.
Smileys and frownies.
I'll remember the back nine at Kiawah for a minute. This is just a little going left in the beginning and maybe.
Yeah, it straightens out at the end though.
Okay. It's funny, I didn't have too many 3-putts on the front. Well, big thank you, first of all, to the Random Golf Club community. If y'all have made it this far, if you've been watching for this long, and I don't mean minutes, I mean years, big thank you for the ambassadors. If you don't know what a Random Golf Club ambassador is, check them out. Follow on Instagram who Random Golf Club follows, and you'll see there's hundreds of men and women from around the world who hold meetups in their areas for people to find other golf partners and have fun at new courses. And none of it is centered around score, unlike this video, although I think you get the point. It's about having fun, enjoying the shot, learning something, being entertained, and maybe being inspired. Cool to see how far we've come in the last few years. We're building a headquarters down in Austin where we'll have a simulator, a cafe, a bar, a restaurant, music, a store, and an office for all of us to keep making videos like this and you know, work with partners that we love. Chase Sapphire being at the top of that list, bringing us out here was really a cool thing. So as we wind down with the last few holes here before the course closes for the PGA Championship, we're stoked is really the shortest word that can explain the feeling. So all right, we found it. We found the ball. When people say the bunker is the beach, that has a different meaning here because we are literally on the beach. Is that it? We got a Vice character ball. If you missed the first video, we're playing a dozen Vice balls where each ball that's in the set is a different character. This one here is the Beaver. We could drive along. Not quite sure how he came to be, but we invented him. Anyway, we're out here on the beach. This is stunning. It's just incredible. It's kind of like you play golf in the middle of the day and it's golf. And you play golf at the end of the day and it's like a painting. All of a sudden. For summer is for falling in love. And the cotton candy haze mirrors the warmth of your gaze. All right, walking up to the 17th here. This is the last ace cam of this video. It'll be the last ace cam of the PGA. You can only imagine what kind of drama will be coming down. For summer is for falling in love. Wow. 4-iron cut. Let's ride. 18 would be cherry on the Sunday. I don't really like cherry, so I was trying to think of something else. A par on 18 would be the crispy part of the creme brulee, or the sort of feeling of a fresh sock being put on. A par on 18 is kind of like meeting her on the last day of your vacation. What's a par on 18 like, Mark?
It would be a par 4. It would be fabulous.
Fabulous. That works. Get right. Good 5 to finish up a great 90. Thank you so much, man.
You're welcome.
I really appreciate it.
Great walking with you.
Yeah, you too. All right, so we're counting up the numbers here. I don't know. Mark did say he went to 2 years of business school. So I have been blissfully unaware of, the score. So did we break 100?
We were plus 10 on the back.
So we shot a 99.
Plus 27.
Not bad. Not
Good
bad.
save, 7 better on the back.
We wanted 7 over and we were 10 over.
Okay.
And we got 99 strokes today. But luckily, I know, what's the rap song?
We got 99 problems.
But shooting 100 ain't one of them.
Summer is for falling.
Let's get a photo. Can we get a photo?
In love. We could stay out late until the sun sets past 8, and the cotton candy